Shannon Sharpe, the Hall of Fame NFL tight end turned media mogul, is now at the center of a storm that could bring everything crashing down. A shocking $50 million lawsuit, explosive accusations, and a career-threatening scandal. This is a story that no one saw coming. How did one of the most respected names in sports get tangled in a web of controversy and public scrutiny? Let's break it down. It all started with a single lawsuit. A woman identified as Jane Doe filed a $50 million suit accusing Shannon Sharpe of sexual assault. The woman claims that their relationship, which started off consensual, took a darker turn when Sharpe became increasingly aggressive. She alleges that he threatened her, manipulated her, and on multiple occasions assaulted her. But what makes this story even more shocking? The details. She says that Sharpe, who is over 30 years older than her, took advantage of his fame and physical strength to control her, making the relationship far more toxic than anyone could have expected. The allegations range from threats of physical violence to claims of Sharpe recording their intimate moments without her knowledge. This is just the beginning of a story that has shaken the sports world to its core. Before this lawsuit, Shannon Sharpe was a household name. He dominated the NFL, winning multiple Super Bowls with the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. His career on the field made him a legend, but it was his personality off the field that captured the public's attention. Sharpe's transition from football to media was almost as successful. He co-hosted Undisputed with Skip Bayless and quickly became a fan favorite for his fiery opinions and larger-than-life personality. But there was another side to Shannon. His podcast club, Shay Shay, was where he truly spoke his mind. It was on this platform where he could bring in big names from across sports and entertainment. But little did anyone know one particular episode would set the stage for everything that followed. Enter Katt Williams, the comedian who isn't afraid to speak his truth. In a 2024 interview on Club Shay Shay, Katt made a chilling prediction. He told Shannon big moments bring big problems. At the time, no one thought much of it, but those words would echo in Shannon's mind as his world slowly began to unravel. Katt, a seasoned veteran of the entertainment industry, had seen it all. He wasn't just talking about celebrity gossip, he was warning Shannon about the price of fame. As Shannon's career hit new heights, it seemed the big problems Katt mentioned were right around the corner. As the legal battles began, the dark side of Shannon's success came to light. The woman Jane Doe claimed that Shannon had manipulated her, even going as far as recording their intimate moments without her consent. But it wasn't just the physical violence that shocked people, it was the sheer level of control she described. She alleges that Shannon would repeatedly tell her that he would get what he wanted regardless of her consent. The lawsuit didn't just describe a relationship gone wrong, it painted a picture of a man using his power and influence to get away with things that would otherwise be unforgivable. But here's where it gets even more complicated. Shannon's legal team is denying everything. They've called the lawsuit a shakedown, and they've released text messages that they say prove the relationship was consensual. To make matters worse, Shannon Sharpe's legal team revealed something that raised even more eyebrows. Before the lawsuit was filed, Sharpe offered the woman $10 million to settle the case privately, but she turned it down, and soon after the $50 million lawsuit was filed. Why would Shannon offer such a large sum? Was he trying to make the situation go away? Was he trying to avoid public humiliation? Or did he know something the public didn't in the world of high-stakes media and celebrity money talks? But for the woman in question, it wasn't about the money, it was about holding Shannon accountable. The fallout has been swift. Shannon Sharpe made the decision to step away from ESPN, temporarily citing the need to focus on his family and fight these false allegations. This isn't just a break from work, it's a critical moment in his career. As the legal battle heats up, the question remains, can Shannon Sharpe recover from this, or is this the end of his media empire? For now, fans are left wondering, will he return to television? Will his podcast survive the storm? Or will the public turn their back on a man who once seemed untouchable? This story is far from over. Shannon Sharpe's career, once built on football and undeniable charisma, is now at the mercy of a courtroom. The $50 million lawsuit has only just begun, and with it, the questions surrounding his past actions. As for Shannon, his fate is in the hands of the public and the court. Can he clear his name? Will the truth come out? And most importantly, will he be able to rebuild the trust he's lost? We want to know what you think. Do you believe the allegations? Or do you think this is just a case of a shakedown? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that like button if you're following this case, and don't forget to subscribe for updates as this story unfolds. Thanks for watching.
You're not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. You know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. But I'm not scared of being the competition. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. All of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my pee in front of all my people at my agency. I told him no, what y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian, but in my face, no, no, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. Anytime you see them telling you something you can't believe, just understand it's a play. And it don't matter, you gonna know it's a play as soon as they get in that position and think they gonna tell somebody something. No, you're not. No, you're not. Marvel will cancel you you won't be allowed to read a comic book. What is you talking about? Ah, get out of here. Get out of here, ugly boy. Yeah, they love fooling the people. And it's never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstances are. The truth of the matter is, the Money Mike in the original script got in the bathroom, and that's what Ricky Smiley was okay with. Katt Williams.
Shannon Sharpe is being accused of sexual assault and rape. There is a young woman, she is now in her early 20s, but she says that she met Shannon Sharpe when she was 19 years old in a gym in Los Angeles back in 2023. And she says that because of what she experienced, and she says that she alleges that there was brutal, like it was very, it was aggressive. She wants $50 million in exchange. So this was filed late Sunday in Nevada by attorney Tony Busby. Now, this woman is alleging that Shannon Sharpe raped her multiple times over the course of a 2-year relationship. The relationship that they had was sexual and parts of it were consensual, but she says during their relationship, because he was physically stronger, a lot older than her, like 30 some years older than her, and just, more powerful, he began to get really aggressive. But at this point, she was already in it. She says that he was manipulative. He would threaten to choke her and slap her. She's also said that at some point she was being recorded without her consent, and that she later found out and alleges that the videos were shown to people.
Get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan
There
Majors.
you go. Come on, Katt.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. And that's the truth of the matter. So I stayed away from that.